So the finance piece of this, I know so many times when it comes to human resources, we're thinking about it from a cost center perspective, which I would say then you don't have a very strong HR person to show how it benefits the organization. But I digress. This is really where a policy can cost you. I would say HR metrics are finance metrics. I've said that over and over again on the show. Things that we're measuring have a direct implication to the bottom line. Human resources owns the largest line item typically, which is compensation and benefits and or employee benefits by itself. And so this is a finance issue, but every gap when it comes to your policies has an associated dollar sign. And I've seen a lot of those cases come across my plate. I've got friends who are labor attorneys and they see it all of the time too. If there's no rule on what data goes in, and the compensation spreadsheet or employees' personal information or client information ends up in a public tool, that's a breach and that's a problem. And that's something that you can get sued for. If there's no like human in the loop rule, meaning that a human has oversight on the process and a manager is leaning on AI, let's say for employment law, maybe there's going to be a wrongful termination claim because of it. There's just a lot of ways this can get caught up. If there's no disclosure rule and you can't prove how a hiring decision was made, you didn't say how you're utilizing AI in the process or not, that could be a discrimination case. It's easy to miss on the legal side. I get that. More than half, based on the data that I've seen, 57% of HR pros are unaware of their state's workplace AI laws. That was in SHRM, which is the Society of Human Resource Management, a report that came out earlier in 2026. 57% of HR pros even are unaware of the AI laws in the workplace for their specific state. So it's happening all over the place. HR metrics are finance metrics, and a policy gap is a finance risk sitting on your balance sheet, whether you've put a price tag on that or not. And I've just been drug into far too many claims, whether when I was in HR for the last 20 years or when I was serving other clients and their HR teams. I have sat in a lot of lawsuits and been deposed, been in depositions. Some of these last 6 months, I've had one last over a year and a half. They are so time consuming. They're so financially draining. And even if you settle, it's still a mess. So what we want to do is draft the freaking policy. There's so many times where I'll hear a company owner say, I just don't want to put it in writing because I feel like then we're trapped to it and then we're not able to bless our people or be flexible or whatever. And I would just say I see where that perspective is coming from, but that to me just comes across as weak leadership. Sorry. Sorry if that's the truth. So that's what missing out on this policy could cost you on the financial side of things. And again, the first thing I said is it's not permission, it's protection. And that's the goal here, is just to protect your organization, because probably things are going to come up with this. This is new. It's just like anything new that comes out. We're going to learn things over time where we're like, ooh, whoopsie. You know what I mean? Like cigarettes kill us and sugar is bad for us. And, whatever's going to come with Botox and GLP-1s and all of the other things that happen. AI, there's going to be repercussions that we don't see coming. There's going to be benefits that we don't even see coming. There's going to be danger that we don't even see coming. So we're going to protect ourselves as best as we can.